to the Anil Show.
I feel like if we were supposed to give out awards of most dramatic people, I feel like Delicia would get the most dramatic actress in the entire series because I feel like everything she gives a very pregnant pause and it's always something basically. But nonetheless, hey, she decides her mind that she's going to give up on Iman, as she says. Let's say that's really so. Let's go. Let's jump into it.
Um, you know what, Iman? I'm not even mad at you. I'm more mad at myself. I feel like putting myself in this position has could disappoint my daughter.
What are you talking about, Delicia? When you say you put yourself in the position, which is right, you put yourself in the position, but okay, let her explain some more. Never mind.
I know you've already given me money, but being that I've already factored that into my finances for the next couple of months, I would appreciate if you could still help me out.
See, at the end of the day, it's about the money. This is exactly what I mean. When say in other words, so for the next couple of months, based on what Delicia is saying, I want you to assist me first for the next couple of months until I get someone else, some other sucker to pick up the tab. That's basically what I'm hearing in a nutshell. Look, until I get to pick up the tab, I guess, I guess she's trying to break up thing. That's what she's saying.
Next few months. But after this, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore with you.
So in other words, she has had Iman pay for this apartment for her, right? Because she's here and she's here on Iman's own dime and whim, right? So Iman has paid for this apartment for her because, of course, she's doing what she's doing. Now, my question is, all right, you want to say you're done? Okay. Let's say O'Neill gave you the credit and say, you know what? Wow, Delicia has done a great thing by, really just breaking it off with Iman. My question is now, are you going to go to Shayla and let Shayla know, hey, Shayla, myself and Iman, we're getting the nasty and the freaky? Is she going to do that? That is the question. That is the question. Because if you're not going to do that, then all of this is more like, okay.
It's one thing that you got me. Well, I can't even say you got me. I got myself in this. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. But the fact that I'm in this situation was already enough. I already crossed the line and was already doing the most. But now to have to deal with a whole nother woman.
Well, see.
Iman, I don't want to hear nothing. Honestly, let me just finish talking. Okay.
So you were willing to deal with Shayla, but the next woman is the tiebreaker. So in a nutshell, she was willing to deal with Shayla. She was willing. She said, you know what? I'm willing to play second fiddle to Shayla. I'm willing to play a side chick to Shayla. But you just can't have another woman on top of where Shayla is. Okay, all right.
It's about my feelings right now. Because you clearly don't care about me and my feelings.
Right.
I don't care about
You clearly have no respect for me. It's clear to me that this is all a game, it's all a joke, it's all for your benefit. Whatever makes Iman happy.
Why shouldn't it though, Delicia? Why shouldn't it? If you're going to be paid to do what you're doing, right? And let's not forget, friends, like when we talk about Delicia, let's not forget that I was the same one that says when Iman just started with Delicia, and I said Delicia is a better personal for him. And she had the opportunity, because she does this all the time, and she had the opportunity to make sure that Iman, since as you wanted Iman in, to make sure that she ended whatever Shayla's thing was, to make it very, very clear, walked in, tell Shayla what she needed to tell Shayla. She didn't do that. That's what we're talking about. She never did that. So no, when you make it no, she's trying to see if she can switch back around because, of course, her internal system can't take the heat. So no, let me switch it back out to Iman. Really, please, come on.
Makes Iman feel good, and you just throw your money around and think everything is supposed to be okay. but I'm done. After this, I can't do it no more. I would appreciate if we could just figure out something amicably. Maybe the next couple of months you still help me because I factored that in. I just moved into this place, but I'm done.
So in other words, I'm done, Iman. I don't want to give it any more pum pum. But I want you to basically pay for a couple more months, because those are like the residual months. I will say this. I don't know where Country Wayne get a lot of these women and the skits them that them write as to how them write these skits and what type of men they're appealing to. But come on now. Come on now. So in other words, anyways, I don't know. Let's see what Iman responds. Go ahead, Iman.
I can't. I can't do this no more.
Yeah, I need to step outside. I'm finna step out. Do this. I'll be right. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what Delicia is trying to sell us. Is she trying? Maybe. Maybe. Is this the start of, okay, O'Neill. O'Neill, is this the start of, her trying to see if she can make things better with herself and Delicia? Maybe. O'Neill, can Delicia get there to whatever it is? Maybe. I don't know. All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this at this point in time. Look at what you're asking for. You're asking for residuals. In other words, it's almost like she and Iman was married. That's basically what she's asking for. It's as if herself and Iman was married. Also, it is as though Iman is a boss basically, and she needs separation. I didn't know that you had separations in relationship, but clearly that's exactly what she's asking for. You know what? I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to say, you know what? Fine. Okay, since as y'all want to tell me that Delicia is trying, I'm going to give her that she's trying. Okay. Well, when she's done with this, here's my caveat. If you want to show me how good you really are, when she's done with all of this confession and this, what you call it, putting Iman in place and let him know, let me give him the real. When she's done with this, I want her this evening to be over Shayla's house, and I want her to explain to Shayla that she has been messing with Iman, and you know what, this is the deal, and she doesn't care how it works and whatever it is. I want her to be just as real with Shayla. If she can't do that, then again, all of this is for a show. And you can only do this to the man. When it comes to the woman, you don't have no, what you call it, no framework. That's what the deal is. If you can't do that to Shayla, then might as well not bother with it. Might as well you stay with Iman. If you cannot go to Shayla later, might as well stay with Iman. But I could be wrong. Give me a stake, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.